When asked the question, do you take care of yourself? Most of us will answer yes. We did even think. What kind of question is this? Of course, I care about myself. When asked, in what ways do you take care of yourself? Well, that's where the tricky part begins. So, my dear students, today we will discuss about this tricky part, that is self care. Self care is any activity that we do deliberately in order to take care of our mental, emotional, and physical health. Although it's a simple concept in theory, it's something very often overlooked. Good self care is key to improve mood and reduced anxiety. It's also key to a good relationship with oneself and others. Now, the types of self care. Physical. Physical means by taking proper sleep, exercise, yoga, by taking right food. This is how you are caring yourself in physical way. Emotional. Emotional means if you have had any kind of anxiety, exam stress, how you are coping with this stress, or any personal problem if you are dealing with emotions. Then social. Social means your relationship with your friends, your relationship even with your family, with your siblings. So how you are dealing with that, this is also a part where we consider the self care. Spiritual means how you are spiritually taking care of yourself by meditating, by prayer, or taking some time alone. Personally means if you have any sort of hobby or any creativity, or you are a art person, you like drawing, painting, or you are a sports person, so if you are dealing with that. Space, financial, work. Right now you are not dealing with that, but of course uh, after some years this all becomes a part of your self care. Now, ways to exercise self care and take better care of you. Self care means knowing who you are and your limits. Means recognizing when you are doing more than you are used to handling and trying to figure out what can be done to slow down. बेटा देखो, यू नो योर लिमिट्स, आपको अपनी कैपेसिटीज़, अपनी कैपेबिलिटीज़ पता होती हैं, बट इफ़ यू आर नॉट एबल टू फाइंड इट, सो व्हाट हैपन्स इज यू गो थ्रू दैट एंजाइटी फैक्टर दैट लीड्स टू अ स्ट्रेस. सो आपको अगर पता है आपकी कैपेसिटीज़ क्या हैं, आपकी लिमिट्स क्या हैं, तो आपको उसके अकॉर्डिंगली अपने आप को एडजस्ट करना है. So how you will slow down your pace in order to maintain the balance and not have that stress in your mind. This is how you are taking care of yourself. Self-care means making sure that you are well fed. Whatever the food you are taking, that should be nutritious so that you have that energy to do the things which you really want to do. Self-care means finding a way to decompress throughout your day. It means that while you are doing your work, you need to take, or you are trying to integrate that mini breaks throughout the day so that your mind and body will refresh. It may be, for example, you can go for a walk, or by texting a friend only, or chatting with someone, or moving around, or taking a time alone. All these things can be integrated in your day. Self-care means taking time to get to know you better. Learning to recognize your own temperament and trying to prepare for your personal limits. For example, if you know that you are a little aggressive or little, in a kind of a burnout situation, so you know that you are a kind of person who gets annoyed very easily, and you have to work on it so that any unconditional or unfavorable situation will occur for you. So you should know you better, first of all. Self-care means feeding your spiritual self. Nowadays, right now also, and the present situation also, uh, we have a lot of stress in our mind because of the present situation, or because of, as a student, because of your exams, because of your studies. Yes, in a one or other way, you all feel so stressed or feel anxiety. So the spiritual self will help you to overcome from this situation. um, that might take the form of meditating, praying, um, or taking a walk in a park, observing a sunset or sunrise, attending any religious function, practicing gratitude, reading, or listening to something inspirational. And finally, self care means taking time to love yourself and appreciating that there is only one you, and you are the expert on that. The most important thing what I believe is in self care is, self care isn't a selfish act either. It is not only about considering our needs, it is rather about knowing what we need to do in order to take care of ourselves, able to take care of others as well. That is, if I don't take enough care of myself, I won't be in a place to give to my loved ones either, right? So these are the some of the ways how you can take care of yourself. Stay happy, stay blessed.